Let's bring back in trial attorney Michael Jaafar to discuss. A quick note, that would be the end or very close to the end of her direct examination. She'll be back on the stand tomorrow for cross beginning at 9 a.m. Michael, quickly, we're hearing a lot of information clearly about the lies, et cetera, et cetera. What we're not hearing a lot of is the fact that she was a really bad mother. And that, those are the things as well that could lead a jury to believe that she could do something like this to the child. We're not hearing a lot about neglect, although she is charged with that. We're not hearing a lot about any kind of abuse, although she is charged with that as well.
I was thinking on the break, during the break, Michael, because I agree with you. I was thinking, maybe the defense would have fared better by just waiving the jury. This is too inflammatory. All these inflammatory pieces of information, I think we're the stuff we haven't seen or heard yet, we're going to hear throughout the balance of the trial. Maybe they should have just waived the jury, right? Because at the end of the day, they could have, when the defense takes the case, they can bring on an expert and say, she was nervous, she was lying. If, had she really done this intentionally, she would have never thought she was going to get away with it. Maybe she was just trying to delay, from her childhood, she was abused, yada, yada, yada. I think they would have just been better off just waiving the jury, because at the end of the day, we're not hearing any of that stuff. Even though all that stuff is relevant, and the way you've explained it, the jury is, by the end of this case, the jury is going to hear all of that because she's charged with more than just 1 or 2 or 3 crimes. At the end of the day, I don't see how a jury is gonna acquit her or bring down the charges to manslaughter. It's too inflammatory. They passed a law in that state because of her conduct. The law has been changed. It's just a completely inflammatory situation. The deck is so stacked against her so thoroughly. It's not like she has a winning hand either way. I feel like you're better off with the trier fact being a grizzled veteran judge. That's just my opinion.